So if you've been a fan of Xenoblade X and really just a fan of Xenoblade in general, if you're don't really know much about Xenoblade X, if you've been a fan of the series and in the community for long enough, you would probably have heard about all of the hate that Tatsu gets from Xenoblade X. And I don't really understand where all of this hate is coming from. I don't really understand it, and I don't really see anything other than, oh, he's annoying, food jokes. When one, I mean, he's a Napon. I don't know what you'd expect. Of course he's gonna be like conventionally annoying, I guess. And two, all the food jokes are from Lin. Lin is the one making all the food jokes, not even Tatsu. And regardless of all that, just on the annoying point, I don't really understand that either. And you know what's kind of funny? A lot of people don't like Torna either because they say he's annoying or too horny. And it seems like the only Napon party members, which really the only two left, are Ricky and Riku that people like. Only reason people like Riku is because of the common variety Napon thing, and because he has a very deep voice and has Rex haircut. So he's like very just odd and out of place, and he's just very mysterious. He's everywhere. So everyone's like, oh my god, Riku, I'm already Napon. And the only reason people like Ricky is because he's from Xenoblade 1. All right, this is some like Gen 1er type shit. People only like Ricky because it's nostalgic and he's from Xenoblade 1, the first game where it all started. But all jokes aside, I don't really understand why people think Tatsu is annoying. From what I remember, I mean, he's just a regular Napon. Okay, his voice, I mean, I don't know what you'd expect from a Napon. His voice isn't really like degrading or anything. He's not like overly obscenely in the way and irritating. So I really don't understand where all the Tatsu hate is coming from. And you know what? Maybe people don't like Tatsu for his design. Now, I will admit his design is kind of like the wackest out of the five main Napon of the series. So Ricky, Tatsu, Torna, and then Riku and Manana. So, I mean, he does kind of have like the wackest design. The whole like potato thing he's got going on isn't really that bad, but like the hat with the glasses, it does look pretty goofy. So I guess I can see it for that aspect, but I don't really see why that's a reason to hate him for it. I mean, like, not liking the design is one thing, but you're gonna hate the entire character just because of its design. That's kind of petty. But yeah, I haven't really seen too many people explain why they don't like Tatsu. I've always just, you know, it's just kind of a funny joke thing to do on Twitter is to hate on Tatsu for no apparent reason. Like, I've seen a ton of Tatsu hate, but I've never actually really seen anyone explain why they hate Tatsu. So, I mean, anyone's guess goes. But I mean, I like Tatsu quite a bit. Like, I like Tatsu, I think he's pretty cool, but I mean, that doesn't really say much since I typically have some very unpopular Xenoblade opinions anyway. Like, I think Lin is the best character in Xenoblade X, so I mean, I like Xenoblade too, so what else do I really need to say about that? I don't like Pyra. Do I have anything about Xenoblade 3? Oh, we already know Shania, my whole thing on Shania, how she's like the best written villain in the whole series aside from Jin, but Shania is a very underappreciated and slept on character. I think Xenoblade 1 is the weakest game in the series. Alright, I don't like Shulk. I have a lot of very unpopular and controversial Xeno opinions. I think Xenosaga 2 is the best game in the trilogy. Alright, it's my favorite one, and the combat is the best. So, you know, me liking Tatsu shouldn't really be a shock to anybody. But yeah, that's really about it. I don't understand why people hate Tatsu so much. Can someone please give me an explanation in the comments as to why people genuinely hate Tatsu? That would be so amazing. Yeah, that's about it. See you next mission to play some goddamn Xenoblade.